All right, welcome to Blackhawk Christian High School tonight. Blackhawk Christian taking on Canterbury. Thanks for joining us on the live web stream here. My name is Brian Greenwalt. Paul Suvar joins us here tonight. And Paul, they got here to match the intensity of that girls game we just watched.
Wow, what a finish. What a finish. Great tenacity, great intensity. Down to the wire, last second shot. Blackhawk pulls it out with a 3 from Thompson at the buzzer. What a game.
61-58, the girls' final there. We got a matchup here. Blackhawk Christian 3-2 on the season. Canterbury 4-1 on the season. They're wrapping up the warm-ups here. The coaches are giving their last-minute instructions, and then we'll go down to the court for the starting lineup introductions and the national anthem here in just a minute. Paul, but coming off the win against Canterbury last year by 3 points, despite 32 points by Canterbury star Jalen Paul.
Yeah, tremendous performance by Jalen Paul last year, pouring in 32 points. Not enough for Canterbury to overcome Blackhawk Christian. It's going to be interesting to see how they handle him tonight. They're definitely going to try and want to contain him, keep him in front of them. Their entire defense is definitely going to be shifting towards Jalen Paul.
A tall lineup for Blackhawk Christian tonight. They start 4 seniors and 1 sophomore tonight. The smallest player on the court to start the game, 6'2". Obviously, they go all the way up to 6'7" with Rick Hall and Drake Thompson there in the starting lineup. So Blackhawk Christian are going to look to use their size tonight against Canterbury. Absolutely.
Exploit that advantage wherever they can, without question.
All right, let's go down and listen to Darren McCown here on the pregame introductions. So there are the starting lineups again for Canterbury. Starting at guard, Justice Boyce, a senior. Number 4, Jalen Paul, a sophomore. Nate White starting at forward, a senior, along with Jack Wojciechowski.
That sounds good to me.
They had to start him, didn't
God bless you.
He's a senior. And Tanner Camp, a senior, starting at center for Canterbury. Getting ready for the opening tip here. Ball's up in the air. Blackhawk controls. Bring the ball up the court. Blackhawk Christian there. Over on the right-hand side, up to the top of the key. Looking back door on the left-hand side. We've got Rick Hall inside. Kicking out to the other side there. On the drive to the basket there. No good. Out of bounds to Canterbury.
Yeah, good look. Rick Hall, a good inside-out player. Kind of a swing man. Forward, power forward, stretch 4 for the Blackhawk Braves. Pump fake, take it to the rim. Good shot. That'll fall for him as the game progresses, I'm sure.
Canterbury up the court now with Jalen Paul with the ball. In the corner there, number 22, Nate White misses. Rebound to Blackhawk. Blackhawk bringing the ball up the court on the left-hand side. Picking up the dribble up to the top of the key. Setting the screen, coming over to the right-hand side. Blackhawk Christian. Inside, loses the ball. Canterbury picks up Jalen Paul up in the court and hits the ball with the layup. Jalen Paul with the steal and the layup for Canterbury, up 2-0. Will Davidson with the ball up top. Fiedler over to Hall. Inside Canterbury with almost another steal, but Blackhawk gets it back. Now they do get a steal. Nate White all the way to, and the layup. Canterbury a couple quick steals and a couple quick baskets, 4-0. Blackhawk Christian up the court now. Inside, out to the left-hand corner. Shot up, no good, but a foul.
Got good dribble penetration there by Will Davidson, finding Jared Fiedler, cutting into the lane. Foul going up for 2.
Fouls on Nate White for Canterbury, his first foul. Fiedler shooting 2 shots for Blackhawk Christian. First one rattles in and out. Second shot on coming up. Hits the second one to get Blackhawk Christian on the board, 4-1. Canterbury, this is really their first set offense of the night. Paul with the ball up the top of the key. Over on the right-hand side and back out to Paul. Shoots a deep three-pointer. No good. Blackhawk Christian fights for the rebound. Up to the right-hand side. Davidson. Rick Hall with the open three-pointer on the right-hand side.
Nice shot. Good find by Will.
Back down the court, Rick White tries his own three-pointer but misses. Rebound, Drake Thompson. Blackhawk Christian up the court now with Davidson. Davidson top of the key. Dribble it down the right-hand side. Throws the layup up. No good. Rebound and a foul. Thompson with the rebound there.
Boy, Drake's a wide body. That's definitely an area where Blackhawks going to look to exploit tonight. They've got a distinct size advantage down on the blocks, both with Rick Hall and Drake Thompson.
Justice Boyce called for the foul, his first. Blackhawk out of bounds. Quick shot up, three-pointer, no good, but Blackhawk Christian gets the rebound. Back out and setting the ball up. Davidson, three, no good. Rebound to Jalen Paul. Paul inside to number 44. Tanner Kemp with the basket. Canterbury up 6-4. 5.5 remaining here in the first quarter. Davidson dribbling down the lane inside to Thompson. Up, no good. Foul called on the play. Nice find by Davidson inside, and they haven't found an answer for Thompson yet on the inside.
Not yet. He's just a wide-bodied young man. I tell you what, he gets good post position. Prime real estate underneath that basket for offensive rebounding. Drake is really good at it.
2 quick fouls for Boyce from Canterbury. Thompson hits the first free throw. Thompson now with the second shot. In and out, but rebound by Blackhawk Christian. Up and good by Rick Hall.
Rick Hall crashing the boards hard, getting that offensive rebound, easy bucket for him.
7-6 Blackhawk Christian with the lead. Outside long three-pointer, no good by Canterbury, and Thompson with the rebound. Blackhawk Christian coming up here, looking to extend their lead. Davidson on the left-hand side. Dribbling up, thought about the three-pointer, decided not to, passed it off. Out now to Fiedler. Fiedler over to Walters. Inside Thompson again. Post move, no good. No foul called. Canterbury with the rebound. Bringing it up with Jalen Paul for Canterbury. Dribbling right-hand side. Looks inside with Thompson with the steal for Blackhawk. Davidson bringing the ball up the court for the Braves. Left-hand side drops it off. Steal. Another steal by Canterbury. Wojo all the way. No good. Rebound tipped in. I'm going to give that one to Camp, I think. Yeah. Tanner Camp with the rebound in the inside bucket. 8-7. Camp lead. Foul called on Ben Walters in the backcourt, pushing off, trying to dribble the ball up the court. That's the first foul on Ben Walters tonight.
Canterbury giving Blackhawk a little bit of trouble in the onset here, just even getting the ball up the floor. Either getting steals from them or getting good defensive position and drawing offensive fouls.
Blackhawk back into the 2-3 zone. Canterbury with Jalen Paul up the top of the key. Passing off to the right-hand side. Inside and back over to the right-hand side to Paul. Paul looking to dribble. Penetration. Loses the ball. Saves it in, but to the Braves. Blackhawk Christian up the court with Will Davidson. Davidson left-hand side. Rick Hall, left-hand baseline, no good. Thompson with the board and a good bucket.
He is doing work on the glass tonight.
Thompson gives the 9-8 lead to the Braves. Canterbury now on the right-hand side. Inside, it's Nate White. Back out to Paul. Paul left-hand side, three-point attempt by Camp. Rattles in and out. Braves with the rebound. Davidson bringing it up on the right-hand side. Spin move. Tries to get inside of Thompson. Kicked by Canterbury. Out of bounds to Blackhawk. He was looking for Thompson on that one. He knew how much he's been dominating so far.
Without question. I like their strategy, going inside out, trying to attack the lane. The more they can get inside, the more the lanes are going to open up for them, the better opportunity they have.
Another push off by Blackhawk Christian getting called. Trying to dribble on the left-hand side. Brought that elbow out just a little bit too much there. That's the second foul early on Ben Walters.
Yeah, two quick ones, same situation. Good defensive position. Extended that arm just ever so slightly. The referee saw it.
Freshman Lucas Croft entering the game for Blackhawk Christian, replacing Walters. Paul bring the ball up the court for Canterbury. Right-hand side over to White. White finds Camp inside, back out to Wojo. Travel on Canterbury. Move the pivot foot, trying to dribble inside. Blackhawk Christian looking to extend a 9-8 lead. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. A little pressure by Canterbury.
Yeah, three-quarter press.
Very aggressive. Almost got a steal. Knocked the ball out of bounds. Blackhawk Christian ball still. Canterbury looking to take advantage of their quickness against the size of Blackhawk. Davidson looking for the inbounds. Thompson up the top of the key. Hands it off to Davidson. Davidson with the screen. Left-hand side still with the ball. Looking inside to Thompson. Thompson looking back out to Hall. Hall tries a three-pointer. No good. Canterbury with the rebound. Paul bringing the ball up the court for Canterbury. Camp in the left-hand corner. Dribble floater is good.
Nice shot by Camp going left side down the baseline. Floater over the top. You need to do that against this size of Blackhawk.
Trap in the corner here by Canterbury. Blackhawk getting the ball. Rick Hall. Layup no good. Follow-up no good by Fiedler. Canterbury gets the rebound.
Well, they're battling hard underneath the boards right now.
Jalen Paul all the way to the right-hand side, inside to Camp. Camp no good. Thompson with the board for Blackhawk.
That's exactly what Canterbury wants to do, though. They want to use Paul and his quickness to get to the rim, open up lanes for his teammates, have him create for his fellow Cavaliers.
Inside, Thompson looking to bucket, no good. Rebound, up and good. No good by Blackhawk. I thought that was going in. Canterbury with the rebound there by Camp, and Paul's got the ball again for the Cavaliers. Right-hand side. No good by Canterbury, but they hustle and they get the rebound. Rick White looking outside to Paul. Paul with a long three-pointer. No good. Tapped out of bounds by Canterbury. Blackhawk ball. Thompson had the position inside. They tried to tap it away from him, but Blackhawk will get the ball.
I'm impressed on the early onset of number 44 for Canterbury, Camp. His defensive presence, despite the size advantage that Blackhawk has, he's really made his presence felt.
Blackhawk Christian all the way in. No good, but Thompson with the rebound, fighting hard inside. Two different attempts there by Thompson, and gets the foul.
I love his relentlessness. I tell you, if you don't get it the first time, get up there, get it after a second time. If you don't get it the second time, get up after it, get it the third time.
Tanner Camp with the foul for Canterbury. That's his first. Thompson at the line. First shot is good. Thompson with a nice stroke there from the free throw line. One more shot coming. Looking to break the tie. Another good shot. 11-10. Blackhawk Christian with the lead. The Cavaliers come up on the right-hand side. There's a shot, no good by them. Fiedler with rebound, but steal real quick by Paul. Paul back out to Camp. Camp gives it Paul, and they're going to set up the half court. In the corner, White to number 14, Krieger in the ball game. Camp with the jumper from the left-hand side. Good. Camp extending the range a little bit there for the big man. 12-11 Canterbury, under a minute to play in the first quarter. Davidson, left-hand side, all the way to the basket with a floater off the board. Will Davidson gets on the board for Blackhawk. Just that quick back down for Canterbury.
Nice.
Tip in by number 22, Nate White for the Cavaliers, and they take the 14-13 lead.
The pace is quickening.
Blackhawk with the ball on the left-hand side. Davidson on the right-hand side for the Braves. They're going to go for one shot, 22 seconds left on the clock. Dribbles inside, left-hand side, their call. Oh, no good. Thompson's right there again. No good, no foul on the play. 12 seconds left. Here comes the Cavaliers. Step around, no good by White. Ball is being tipped around. Camp has it. Camp has it back out. Paul dribbling left-hand side. Foul on the play on the drive.
I'll tell you again, Camp here. Tanner Camp, both ends of the floor, very active hands, physical down on the defensive side, affecting the shots of Blackhawk Christian, and then coming down here on the offensive side, tipping balls away, very active hands, creating additional opportunities for his offense.
Cavaliers in, Camp on the outside, no good as the buzzer sounds. That's the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers of Canterbury 14, Blackhawk Christian 13. We'll play a quick break here from our sponsor. We'll be right back.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Back here at Blackhawk Christian, second quarter getting ready to begin. Story of the first quarter there for Blackhawk Christian was the inside play of Drake Thompson, averaging 12 points a game coming in, and he was pretty dominant there, especially on the offensive boards in the first quarter. Yeah,
without question. He made his presence felt, both ends of the floor, really. He's a force on the defensive rebounding side of it, and as Blackhawk Christian's guards got into the lane, they continued to find Thompson. He was putting up shots. I was impressed again. Tanner Camp, really effective despite the size advantage by Blackhawk, affecting shots.
3-point out of the corner, no good, and Blackhawk Christian with the rebound. Here comes Davidson down the court. Dribbles around a couple Cavaliers all the way to the basket, throws it up over his head. No good. Thompson fighting for it. Couple Braves fighting for it there, and it goes out of bounds to Canterbury. Almost looked like that ball had a chance to go in before Thompson tipped it.
It sure did. Boy, soft touch. Davidson definitely has the ability to create his own shot.
Jalen Paul with the ball for the Cavaliers. Blackhawks staying in their 2-3 zone. 3-point attempt by the Cavaliers. No good, and Thompson again with the rebound. Davidson on the right-hand side. 3-point attempt, no good, and Paul with the rebound for the Cavaliers. Here he comes on the right-hand side for Canterbury. Out to Klein. Klein back to Paul. Paul setting up the offense. Blackhawks staying in their zone defense. Over the right-hand side to Wojo. Wojo has it back out to Paul. Paul, Klein on the left-hand side. Klein breaking up for three. It's good. Best way to beat a zone if you can't drive against it is shoot over it.
That's for sure. Yeah, and typically you're going to see zones employed against teams that are bigger than you, but I think Blackhawks looking to try and mitigate that quickness advantage that Canterbury has.
Ball got inside to Thompson again for Blackhawk Christian, and Thompson once again draws the foul. It's like he's a magnet for fouls in there. Blackhawk Christian ball out of bounds on the baseline. Bringing it in is Saspenhausen to Thompson. Thompson with a quick bucket.
It is again good set out of the inbounds. Finding Thompson on the block, easy bucket for him.
Thompson brings the Braves within 2, 17-15. Canterbury throws the ball out of bounds. They thought it was tipped. Blackhawk Christian gets the ball.
50-50 call there, 50-50.
Yeah. Pressure, as we've seen all night, by Canterbury against the Braves. They're bringing the ball up the court. Davidson has the ball on the right-hand side, looking to trap Davidson. Throws it all the way up to Hall. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Fiedler. Fiedler has to Thompson. Thompson once again. Thompson with the easy bucket inside.
Going over the top against the zone, driving into the lane, getting opportunities for the big guy Thompson.
Cavaliers on the right-hand side is Paul. Paul gets it over to Moyle in the ball game for the Cavaliers. Moyle to Camp. Camp looking to get it back out to Moyle on the left-hand side. Camp has it out high. Jalen Paul on the top of the key. They're extending the 2-3 zone a little bit against Paul here on the outside. Paul gets it over to Klein. Inside the Camp, free throw line extended. Baseline now by Cavaliers. Nice shot, no good. That was by Moyle, and Thompson again with the rebound.
Good ball movement.
Davidson.
Nice.
Foul on Canterbury.
Nice. Good ball movement on the other end by Canterbury. Good box out by Croft. He really worked this guy over, gave his team an opportunity to get that rebound.
Davidson's going to go to the line here. We have a second foul on Tanner Camp. 5.5 remaining. We are tied up at 17. Bucket's good by Davidson. That is the 6th team foul here in the second quarter against Canterbury.
Yeah, Davidson really is the cog that turns the machine that is Blackhawk Christian offense. He's a player. He fills up the stat sheets front to back, top to bottom.
Davidson's second one good also. 19-17 Braves. Cavaliers just brought Camp out of the game. See how they operate here without their big man in the middle. Over left-hand side, back up the top to Paul. Paul inside. Paul got it. Volleyball line extended. No good. Braves with the rebound.
He's got that range.
Davidson, left-hand side. There's Hall. Hall with good three-pointer.
Good ball movement. Rhythm three from the left-hand corner by Rick Hall.
Cavaliers back against the zone once again. Paul on the right-hand side. He's got it into White. In the corner now, there's Krieger. No good. Braves once again with the rebound. Davidson bring the ball once again up the court. No good on the layup by Croft. Back down for Canterbury. Layup no good by Canterbury. Try once again, no good. And the Braves come up with the rebound.
They're attacking the rim. That's the right way to go about.
Davidson a little bit out of control on the dribble, but we get the blocking foul called against Canterbury.
Yeah. Oh boy. It looks like Max Moyle just got teed up.
He got the block, and then he got the technical. Complained a little bit too much, the referee. Not sure what was said, but he gets teed up.
Good job by the refs. Keep it under control.
Davidson at the line. First one is no good. 22-17. Blackhawk with the lead right now. Just under 4.5 remaining in the first half. Davidson with 2 more shots coming. That one's good. He will have 1 more. Blackhawk taking advantage here in the first half so far at the free throw line. Hits 2 out of 3 there. Give Blackhawk a 7-point lead. Fiedler back in the ball game for Blackhawk Christian, giving Thompson a break. So we'll see how Blackhawk Christian operates without the big man in the middle. Both centers out of the ball game for both teams.
I expect a lot more motion on offense, cutting, and a lot of Will Davidson.
Davidson thrown in the middle there. Hall losing control. Scramble on the... Still a scramble. Nothing called now. Finally a call. Looks like timeout Canterbury.
Well, that was a scrum. That's fun to see. Guys playing hard.
20-second timeout. That obviously was just to keep possession there, but I was wondering what they were going to call on that scramble.
That ball was on the floor. It seemed like about 10 seconds.
what you like to see, though, is the hustle. I mean, there were multiple guys on the floor there trying to get after that ball.
That's Northeast Indiana basketball to a T right there.
Yeah. 4:09 remaining here in the first half. Blackhawk Christian 24, Canterbury 17. And so far, I mean, Will Davidson has been controlling the ball handling, but Thompson's been kind of controlling the scoring up until now.
Yeah, they're definitely making their presence felt. Thompson is just a low down low. Tough for Canterbury to handle. With Camp on the bench, especially. Camp was doing a good job trying to control Thompson down on the block, but with him on the bench, he's kind of running wild.
All right, Canterbury ball now. The referees are at the scoring table checking maybe the possession here. I'm not sure. They give the signal to go, and here we are. A little token pressure by Blackhawk Christian against Paul, so he is not the one to bring the ball up the court this time. Now he has it, though, at the top of the key. Setting up the offense. Exactly 4 minutes remaining now in the first half. On the right-hand side, now over to the left-hand side, Krieger. Krieger up top, now back to the left-hand side. Up top to Wojo. Hope people don't mind I call him Wojo tonight.
That's a good nickname. I like that.
Paul on the left-hand side. Wojo up the top of the key. Paul left-hand side looking for a shot. Dribbling in the right-hand side. Inside now to number 3, Boyce. Up, no good. Nice block out by Blackhawk Christian for the rebound. Rick Hall. All the way up to Fiedler. Fiedler taking the shot, no good. Foul on the play by Canterbury.
Good push by Will Davidson. Good run by Jared Fiedler. Good find. Got fouled going to the free throw line.
Canterbury once again a little surprised on that foul call there. Now we're trying to, I think, sort out who got the foul here. Call was on Jalen Paul. That's his second of the game. Fiedler at the line. First half, the one-on-one is good. 25-17, Blackhawk building an 8-point lead here with 3.5 remaining. Second shot, no good, but over the back call against Blackhawk Christian. Canterbury will get the ball.
Good aggressive play by Rick Hall, just a little too physical.
That's Hall's first foul of the game. Again, pressure up on Paul, but there's 3 other players. Now Paul gets the ball, bringing it up the court. Spin move in the lane. Pass off to Krieger, no good, but a foul on the play.
Well, that's what Canterbury really wants to do against this zone. Penetrate those seams, find open guys as the defense shifts towards that ball handler.
Rick Hall with a quick second foul. Nice spin move in the lane by Paul. Krieger now looking for first one in and out, no good. Thompson back in the game now to give Rick Hall a break. And as soon as he comes in, you see Tanner Kemp back in for the Cavaliers.
Right on his heels.
I think those two will be attached at the hip for most of the rest of the night here.
I expect so.
Krieger with the second shot. It's good. 25-18, Blackhawk Christian with the lead. 3:20 remaining here in the first half. Lucas Croft with the ball for the Braves, bringing it up on the right-hand side. Inside to Fiedler. Fiedler feeding Thompson. Thompson no good. Thompson again. Thompson no good. Thompson again. And it's good.
He's just doing work down there. I tell you, he's so big.
Quickly up the court is Krieger. Blocking foul on Blackhawk Christian. Foul coming up on Lucas Croft, the freshman. I don't think they saw it coming. It came so quick at him.
That was a good push.
How about the work on Thompson on the other end?
I'll tell you what, he's a workhorse. I love that not only if he misses it once, he goes after and follows his shot. And down there, he probably picked up 2 or 3 offensive rebounds just on just on that possession alone.
Krieger hits the first shot for Canterbury. Down by 8. Second shot coming. It's good. Into the ball game now. Jamison Klein replacing Krieger for the Braves, or for the Cavaliers, I'm sorry. 27-20, 2:57 remaining in the first half.
Little full court man-to-man.
Lucas Croft handling the ball right now for the Braves. Inside to Thompson. Thompson with the right hand, no good, and Canterbury comes up with the rebound. Pushing the ball up the court. Now bringing it back out. Paul setting up for the three-pointer. It's no good. Blackhawk Christian with the rebound.
Those shots were falling last year for Paul.
Davidson bringing the ball up the court now for the Braves. Davidson going all the way in. Called the blocking foul on Canterbury. Davidson with a nice push there down the left-hand side.
Yeah, very aggressive drive into the lane. Exactly what Blackhawks looking for out of Will Davidson.
Jameson Klein picks up the foul for Canterbury. That's his first. Davidson at the line. First shot is good. Max Moyle back in the ballgame for Canterbury, replacing Justice Boyce. Davidson, one more shot. Up and good. Will Davidson sinks 2 free throws to give the Blackhawk Christian a 9-point lead. Moyle just in the game, gets his shot blocked.
Nice block.
Blackhawk Christian coming up the court. Sassmanhausen, Davidson top of the key. No good. Following the shot, nope. Cavaliers with the ball. Here comes the push. Paul on the right-hand side to Moyle, up and good.
Good find by Allen. Good push off the long rebound.
Jameson Klein, Klein with the shot. Blackhawk Christian a little too aggressive on the right-hand side. Gets called for the charge.
Good positioning by Canterbury there. Good defense. I feel like their token three-quarter court zone defense has really kind of paid dividends for them.
Yeah, the young guy, Lucas Croft, a little out of control there. Picks up his second foul. Jalen Paul inside the Camp right there at the free throw line. Hands it over, gets it back. Camp free throw line extended out to Jalen Paul. Camp with the screen on the right-hand side. Paul all the way in. Hands it off to the baseline. Jumper for Nate White.
Boy, that's a nice find by Paul right there. Cutting into the lane, driving to the basket, drawing the defense towards him, finding an open man on the baseline.
Croft bringing it up court for Blackhawk Christian. Davidson in the corner. Tipped out. Blackhawk Christian will retain control. Blackhawk Christian with Dylan Gully into the game, replacing Lucas Croft. They get the ball under the basket with just under a minute and a half remaining in the first half. And Gully gets the ball right away for Blackhawk Christian. Left-hand side, Fiedler. Fiedler back up top to Gully. Fiedler to Davidson. Davidson on the left-hand side. Gets the ball inside. Up and good. Nice shot by Sassmanhausen. I'm sorry, that was Davidson.
That one happened to be Will. Good strong move by him.
Canterbury no good, and the rebound to Blackhawk Christian. Gully bring the ball up the court against some pressure. Fiedler on the left-hand side. Davidson looking in. Inside to Thompson. Thompson left-hand side. They're calling him for the travel.
Couple steps.
Was eager to get going on the baseline and just didn't put that ball down quick enough.
When you're that big, it's hard to get going. Might take a couple extra steps to get moving there.
All right, under 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Canterbury with the ball, left-hand side. Now the right-hand side. Camp with the ball, free throw line extended. Back up top with the three-pointer. Off the front of the rim, Thompson with the rebound. The quick push up to Sassmanhausen. Gully now probably holding it for one shot here. 17 remaining. Gully dribbling up top. Fiedler with the drive down the middle. Thompson with the ball. Thompson again for the travel.
Steps. Good find by Fiedler there. Just couldn't control that ball. Drake Thompson couldn't.
All right, we are just under 10 seconds left in the first half. Canterbury puts Paul back in the game. He also brings in Jimmy Shantz, a senior. 31-24, Blackhawk Christian with a 7-point lead. Canterbury looking to cut into that with probably one more shot in the half. Little full court pressure by Canterbury. Paul bringing the ball up the court. 5 seconds remaining. All the way into the floater. No good. Thompson with the board. Davidson, half-court shot.
Got it.
It's good. How about that?
Wow, what a way to end that.
You don't go into the locker room any better than that.
That's fun.
We're at halftime now, everybody. 34-24 is our score. Blackhawk Christian with the lead. We're going to hear from our sponsors here for just a few minutes. We'll be back closer to the start of the second half with some analysis and get you ready for the second half here at Blackhawk Christian.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Join the swimming revolution. A Michael Phelps signature swim spa by Master Spas lets you swim in your backyard year-round. Swim, exercise, or play in water that's always the right temperature. Experience the Michael Phelps signature swim spas by Master Spas this weekend at the Master Spas showroom, 7102 Lincoln Parkway, and save thousands.
I'm Michael Phelps. Join the swimming revolution.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Join the swimming revolution. A Michael Phelps signature swim spa by Master Spas lets you swim in your backyard year-round. Swim, exercise, or play in water that's always the right temperature. Experience the Michael Phelps signature swim spas by Master Spas this weekend at the Master Spas showroom, 7102 Lincoln Parkway, and save thousands.
I'm Michael Phelps. Join the swimming revolution.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships.
All right, back here at Blackhawk Christian getting ready for the second half. 34-24, Blackhawk Christian with the lead, and they get the ball to start the second half. Welcome back to the Braves Gym. I'm Brian Greenwalt with Paul Suvar.
That's all right.
Blackhawk Christian with the ball already up the court. Thompson on the right-hand side. Thompson gets it out to Hall. Inside to Thompson. Thompson with the layup is good.
Yeah, nice left hand, good ball movement. Finding Thompson down on the block, that's where he's living.
Thompson with a big first half for Blackhawk Christian. Continues it here in the second half. And Kemp with the shot. Thompson with the rebound. Loses control. Referee looking for help. Looks like it going Blackhawk Christian way. We talked at halftime there, Paul. I mean, the first two guys to take the shots were kind of the story of the first half.
Yeah, without question. Will Davidson, Drake Thompson for Blackhawk Christian. They really kind of ran the show offensively for the Blackhawk Christians tonight.
Inside now, Thompson on the right block against Camp. Thompson up, no good, and Camp battles for the rebound. Cavaliers bringing it up with Nate White. Nate White with the floater on the right-hand side, no good, and the rebound to Jared Fiedler. Fight for it by Canterbury, but it will remain Blackhawk Christian ball.
Yeah, despite being down 10 points at the half and 12 currently, Canterbury definitely had a couple bright spots to hang their hats on. Tanner Camp, I really felt, on the block, made his presence known, despite the size differential between Blackhawk Christian and Canterbury.
Jump shot by Rick Hall misses, and Cavaliers come down with the ball. Pushing it up to Nate White. White with the jumper, no good. Looks like Fiedler with the rebound for Blackhawk Christian. Pushing it up. Canterbury almost with the steal, but it's going to stay with the Braves. The inside referee looking for help. The outside one pointing to the Braves. Blackhawk Christian will get the ball on the baseline, leading 36-24, just underway here in the second half. Walters inbounds to Hall. Hall outside to Davidson on the left-hand side. Davidson driving, floater, left hand, no good. Cavaliers with the rebound, Tanner Camp. Pushing the ball up, Boyce on the left-hand side, out to Paul. Paul driving in, right-hand side, no good, but a foul on Thompson. You could hear the slap from up here.
Good take by Jalen Allen right there. Had a rough first half starting off. Last year scored 32 points for the Cavaliers when they played Blackhawk Christian. Those shots were not falling tonight.
He had a couple open looks there in the first half, and if those start falling here in the second half, it could become a different story.
Absolutely.
Paul with the first free throw is good. Takes it to 36-25, Blackhawk Christian. Paul with the second one. Up, no good. And the rebound to Paul. Right-hand side. Walters trying to get it inside to Thompson, but Cavaliers with the steal.
Yeah, tough angle on that pass. Good hands by Canterbury.
Right-hand side, three-pointer by the Cavaliers is good for number 22, Nate White. White coming out aggressive here in the second half for Canterbury. Pulls them within 8. Davidson on the left-hand side over to Hall. Hall to Fiedler, and Fiedler over to Walters. Feeding the big man Thompson inside, loses it. Nate White picks it up for Canterbury. Paul up the right-hand side, wide open. Wojo misses it. Thompson with the rebound. Walters coming up on the right-hand side, all the way in. Floater, no good. Rebound, fighting for it, and Paul, the small man in there, battling Thompson, comes away with it. Tries to get it inside to Camp. Blackhawk kicks it. Cavaliers retain possession.
I think that's the pace that the Cavaliers want to play this game at. They want to get up and down the floor a little bit, see if they can't exploit their quickness, use that to their advantage.
We're talking, Camp is really kind of the big man presence for the Cavaliers, but other than that, they have a really quick, small lineup, and that added pressure on the full court is what they try to get you with. Outside, Boyce, no good with the three-pointer. Thompson gets it out to Davidson, and the Braves push it up. Thompson outside, gets it over to Hall. Hall on the left-hand side to Davidson on the wing. Davidson gets a screen, passes it back to Fiedler now. Fiedler inside to Thompson. Thompson misses the bunny. Thompson back up, no good, but a foul called on the play.
Good find by Jared Fiedler as he was really crashing towards the rim. Found Drake Thompson on the block. Just couldn't finish that one.
Boyce with the foul for the Cavaliers. He picked up 2 quick ones in the first half, and right here picks up his third. Blackhawk to get the ball underneath the basket. Looking to extend to a 10-point lead if they score here. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Davidson throws it in over the top to Hall. Walters traveling on the right-hand wing.
Yep, little quick right there, little quick. Wanted to get going before he had his dribble.
Coach Davidson up encouraging his players as Canterbury brings it up the court. Jalen Paul. Screen left. Jalen Paul has it. Tries to get in the corner to Boyce. Quick hands by the Braves. Canterbury retains possession.
Yeah, good hands by Jared Fiedler. I really believe that Jared Fiedler is probably the best defender on the Blackhawk Christian squad.
Canterbury throwing it in front of the ugly Christmas sweaters in the student section.
That's a good look. I think I got a couple of those in my closet there.
Except you never called him ugly, did you?
Without question, no. Without question, no.
Turnover by Canterbury. Blackhawk Christian gets possession here. Hall with the ball in the backcourt to Davidson. Davidson pressured by Boyce. Davidson throws it on the hip. Canterbury crowd wanting to travel there, but he gets away with it. Walters on the outside to Davidson on the right-hand wing. Davidson gets a screen from Thompson. Looks for him on the inside, but goes with Fiedler instead. Fiedler now sets the screen for Davidson. Davidson looking to drive. In the lane. Throws it out. We got Walters on the top. We got Hall on the left-hand side.
Good patience by Blackhawk here.
Davidson has it on the right-hand side. Gets it into the big man, Thompson. Thompson out to Walters. Looks for a shot, but it's not there. Walters back into Thompson. Quickly out to Davidson. Davidson threes. No good off the front rim. Canterbury fights for and gets the rebound. Canterbury 3-on-3 backs it back out. Little aggressive defense there by Fiedler. Picks up the foul against Paul.
Yeah, good drive by Jalen Paul right there. Again, trying to get that ball into the lane, create opportunities for his teammates. Draws the foul on Jared Fiedler.
Fiedler with his second foul. Just over 3.5 remaining here in the third quarter. Blackhawk Christian up 8. Paul has it on the left-hand side for Canterbury. Camp looking for the screen. Boyce gets it on the right-hand side. Now Paul back up top the key. Blackhawk Christian remains in their 2-3 zone. Boyce drives against it against Thompson. Up and no good, but gets his own board. Tries to get inside to Camp. Can't do it. Blackhawk Christian gets the turnover.
Nice hustle by Camp.
Davidson quickly up 1-on-3, but picks up the foul.
Boy, that's definitely an advantage you got that there, right there. Pushing the ball ahead, getting the ball to the rim. Good things tend to happen.
Paul picks up his third foul for Canterbury. So both guards for Canterbury, 3 fouls here in the second half.
Boy, they can ill afford to lose Jalen Paul due to foul trouble.
Walters gets it inside to Fiedler. Fiedler, Thompson. Thompson up and good.
Nice soft touch right there by Drake Thompson. Good find by Jared Fiedler.
38-28, Blackhawk Christian with the lead. Boyce with a little bit out of control drive. Camp, we've been talking about him on the inside. He gets the rebound and the foul. Looks like the foul's coming up.
Yeah, Boyce a little out of control on that play right there, but ended up being a very fortunate play for Canterbury, getting the ball back, falling into Camp's hands, drawing a foul, going to the free throw line here.
That foul's on the freshman Lucas Croft, his foul of the game. Camp with a soft touch on the first free throw. Camp's been playing a good game there for Canterbury. Boyce coming out of the game for Canterbury as Max Moyle returns for the Cavaliers. Camp with the second free throw. No good off the front of the rim. Thompson with another rebound. Thompson gets it over to Saspenhausen in the game now. 13, Lucas Croft on the left-hand side. Davidson posting up. It's against 2 Canterbury players right now. Looking for help. Gets it inside to Croft. Croft out to Fiedler. Back to Davidson. Davidson to Croft. Left-hand three-pointer up. No good. Blackhawk with the save, but right to the Cavaliers. Max Moyle with the ball. Right-hand side to White. White with the drive, gets the blocking foul.
Boy, Croft picks up his 4th foul, limited minutes. Those fouls are coming in bunches right now.
4 fouls on the freshman. He comes out of the game as Rick Hall returns quickly for the Braves. Inbounds to Paul. Paul, three-pointer quickly. Doesn't hit anything, but the Cavaliers get it and kick. Back up and good.
Right place, right time. Nice soft touch by the big fella.
Just over 2 minutes remaining. Blackhawk Christian with a 7-point lead. Inside, all the way to the basket is Fiedler with the foul against the Cavaliers.
Yeah, look clean up top by Camp, but got him with the body down low.
Camp picks up his 3rd foul of the game. 3rd against the Cavaliers here in the third quarter, with exactly 2 minutes remaining. First shot is good. Fiedler has one more.
But Jared Fiedler really is kind of he's the Swiss Army knife for the Blackhawk Christian squad. Plays good defense, is able to hit the outside shot, spaces the floor well, drives to the basket, does a little bit of everything for Blackhawk.
Fiedler with the second free throw, 40-31 Blackhawk Christian. Canterbury with the ball. Jalen Paul drives, tries to get his Camp inside, but can't. Saspenhausen gets the steal and the foul called. Looks like it could be against Camp again. No, they're calling Wojo with the foul. First foul of the game for him. In case anybody wonders why I'm calling him Wojo, take a look at the program sometime and you'll know. Referees called over and back on Blackhawk Christian as they got the ball near half court, and looks like his foot must have touched the line to go over and back.
Yeah, close call right there. It did appear that his foot was on the line at that point.
Cavaliers called for the traveling in the corner as Nate White tried to get going just a little too quickly there.
Good closeout there by Jared Fiedler. Caused the Canterbury offensive player there to shuffle his feet a little bit before he was set.
Jameson Klein in the ballgame for the Cavaliers, replacing Nate White. Blackhawk Christian with a little full court pressure once again, man-to-man. Will Davidson on the left-hand side takes it all the way in with the basket.
Nice drive by Will Davidson right there. Good use of his left hand. Nice soft touch at the rim.
Cavaliers now with Camp. Left-hand side, Jalen Paul has it. Braves remain in the 2-3 zone. Klein on the right-hand side. Back to Klein now. Klein looking for the floater. No good. Blackhawk Christian with the rebound with Rick Hall. Pushes it up quickly. Blackhawk Christian called for the push-off. That's at least the third push-off we've had there tonight.
I believe you're right, yeah. That was legitimate. Luke extended the arm a little bit, tried to create a little bit of space, got called for it.
First foul of the game against Sassmanhausen. Davidson has the ball, but loses it out of bounds. Canterbury takes control. Coach Davidson asking the referees a question about that call. Looks like a 30-second timeout called by Blackhawk Christian here. It will be Canterbury's ball on the sideline. 40 and a half seconds remaining in the third quarter. 42-31, Blackhawk Christian with the lead. Canterbury looking to cut into that lead, try to get it under 10 points going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I really think that Blackhawk Christian's 2-3 zone has been effective. I believe they're trying to employ that to try and mitigate that quickness factor that Canterbury brings to the table. But it also allows them to use those long arms that their starting five and really the entire team has to try and get into those passing lanes and cause havoc for Canterbury.
Really, both teams have done a good job of getting in the passing lanes, tipping balls. There's been a lot of loose balls tonight.
Very active hands.
All right, Canterbury now under 40 seconds, pushing the ball up. Max Moyle on top, Camp on the free throw line extended. Over now to Moyle. Back on the right-hand side to Paul. Paul has it on the outside now to Moyle. Moyle throws it back to Paul on the right-hand side. Moyle, here's the drive. No good. Thompson with the rebound for Blackhawk. 18 seconds remaining. Lazy pass. Canterbury gets it, lays it up, and good. Max Moyle with the steal and the bucket for Blackhawk Christian.
Yeah, Luke hit it on that pass by Luke.
Last second shot for Blackhawk Christian is no good. Davidson thought he got fouled at half court. At the end of the third quarter, Blackhawk Christian 42, Canterbury 33. We'll be right back.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT,
back to action here in the fourth quarter. Welcome back to Blackhawk Christian. Canterbury has the ball to begin the fourth quarter. 42-33. Blackhawk Christian with the lead. Jalen Paul has the ball now. Max Moyle on top. Paul on the left-hand side to Kemp. Camp free throw line extended, takes the jumper. Jumper in and out, no good. Blackhawk Christian battled for the boards, but Paul has it. He's outside now. Paul, left hand, three-pointer, no good. Inside position for the Cavaliers. Fighting for it, but Blackhawk Christian gets possession.
Yeah, good effort. Good effort by Canterbury right there, just trying to track down those offensive rebounds. Stay within reaching distance here.
Got a push off here by Blackhawk Christian as they were trying to get the ball inbounds against the full court pressure. They didn't get much help coming down the court against that pressure. That foul came against Davidson. That was his first foul of the game. Canterbury with the ball underneath their own basket, trailing by 9. Ball comes over to Moyle. Paul on top of the key. Back over to Moyle. Blackhawk Christian remains in the 2-3 zone. Moyle inside the Camp, free throw line extended. Paul on the left-hand side. Moyle top of the key. Moyle over to Klein. Klein baseline. Klein goes up against it, no good. Rebound to the Braves.
Good ball movement, decent shot at the rim. Just the size of the Braves affected that shot.
As Fiedler tries to get it up court, the Cavaliers kick it. It remains Blackhawk Christian ball. The full court pressure by Canterbury still getting to Blackhawk Christian a little bit.
Indeed. It looks like, Ben Walters up front there, getting the ball into Will Davidson, allowing him to bring the ball up for his squad.
Rick Hall now all the way down the lane. Rick Hall misses it, but Thompson puts it back in.
Right place, right time. Drake Thompson cleans up. Gets another 2.
Canterbury, Camp, top of the key. Camp hits the long two-pointer.
Nice shot, good stroke by Tanner Camp there.
Full court pressure again by Canterbury. Hall bringing the ball up the court. Nobody stopping the ball. Wild layup, no good, but the ball remains with Blackhawk Christian. Hall talking to the referee there, thought he may have been fouled. Canterbury was setting up for to try to take the charge there, and that didn't happen.
Oh, indeed, boy. Good aggressive move by Rick Hall.
Hall now with the three-pointer. It's good out of the corner. Rick Hall, I believe that was his first three-pointer of the game.
Rick Hall showing how good he is inside and out.
Camp taking the ball against Thompson. He's going up, misses the layup. Hall comes down with the rebound. Davidson bringing the ball up for Blackhawk Christian. He gets trapped. He gets it out to Hall. Hall gets it over to Walters. Walters shoots the 3. Walters hits the 3.
Well, that's got to feel good for Ben Walters. He's been called for a couple offensive fouls, trying to get in the rhythm offensively. That's got to feel good to see that ball go through the hoop.
Camp turns around, shoots the free throw line extended jumper, no good. Davidson comes down with the board on the right-hand side. Davidson gets the screen, hands it off to Walters. Walters to Fiedler. Hall gets it down to Thompson. Thompson to Fiedler. Fiedler inside, no good, but a foul on the play. Nice look by Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson, anytime you're attacking the rim, good things typically do happen.
That foul on Camp, his 4th foul. They cannot afford to lose Camp on the inside. Fiedler hits the first free throw. Wholesale substitutions for Canterbury. 3 new players coming in the game as Camp, among 2 others, coming out of the game. Moyle and Krieger also coming out for Canterbury. Fiedler looking for the second free throw. It's also good. Blackhawk Christian extending to a 52-35 lead, just under 5.5 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Blackhawk Christian Boyce back in the game. In the corner now, Klein. Klein with a drive in the bucket. Jamison Klein.
Good strong take by Klein right there. The size of Thompson did not affect that shot at all.
Blackhawk Christian against the press.
Yeah, it looked like they got Rick Hall extending that arm out, trying to hook that defender to get around him.
Hall's 3rd foul. And again, the pressure causing a turnover for Blackhawk Christian.
Rick Hall very capable at handling the ball. Not sure that's exactly you want to be your first option right there, though.
Another near steal as Blackhawk Christian, just as we talked about, in the passing lane, trying to get that cross-court pass. Canterbury does retain possession. Here comes Jalen Paul on the top of the key. Paul looks to drive. Paul looking to pass. Got the ball back. Passes it back out to Boyce. Boyce gets a little over-aggressive. Walters picking up the foul. That's Walters' third foul.
Again, attacking the lane. Jalen Paul, that's what he was after. Got the ball tipped away from him, recovered. Got it over to Boyce. Going to the free throw line.
Boyce no good on the free throw. Thompson with the rebound all the way down. Dunk attempt, no good by Fiedler. Boyce gets the ball back for Canterbury. Paul, three-pointer. That's good.
Yeah, he's glad to see that as well.
Jalen Paul, that's what was hitting all year last year. Not hitting for him tonight. Walters back on the other end with the free throw.
Good answer.
Nice answer by Ben Walters. Coming right back. Boyce now with the drive for Canterbury. Looking for the foul, and he gets the foul. Now we'll see who it's against. It's against number 2, Jared Fiedler. Boyce with a nice drive there. Looking for the foul and got it, and that's the third foul against Jared Fiedler.
I like that. A couple times he's been out of control going to the basket, but aggressive. Taking the action to the defender. I like that style of play.
A couple quick fouls, I think, took Boyce out of the game a little bit there early on, but here in the fourth quarter, he's been very aggressive. Hits the second free throw. And we have a timeout coming up on the court. Looks like we got a full, 20-second timeout here again. 4:17 remaining in the fourth quarter. Blackhawk Christian up 55-42. Canterbury looking to keep the pressure up here as we go toward the end of the fourth quarter. If they're going to get back in this game, they've got to cause some turnovers.
Yeah, without question. Their full court press has been effective. They've been able to draw offensive fouls, get their hands in the passing lanes, tip some balls away. And just recently here, last possession, Jalen Allen hitting a three. We know he can heat up real quick.
Walters with a quick answer after he hit that three-pointer there for Blackhawk Christian. Walters with a couple threes here in the fourth quarter. Rick Hall also with a three here in the fourth quarter to help Blackhawk Christian extend the lead. So now full court pressure as expected by Canterbury. Looks like they're matching up man-to-man. Ball is inbounds from Davidson. He is immediately trapped, but he's fouled on the play by Jalen Paul.
Yep, dangerous spot on the court to pick that ball up in the deep corner. There, they trapped immediately, able to get bailed out by a foul.
Jalen Paul with his fourth foul of the game. He can't afford, obviously, to pick up that fifth if they have a chance to come back. Blackhawk Christian now breaking the press. We've got Rick Hall out to Walters. Walters looking for another three. In and out, no good. Thompson up and good. We've got an injured Canterbury player on the court after Thompson got that put back.
It's like Nate White. I didn't see exactly what happened to him.
I did not see it either. He may have been hit by Thompson on the putback attempt there. Trainers are looking at him right now. We won't speculate on what's going on there. Resetting the game here. 4:03 remaining in the fourth quarter. 57-42. Blackhawk Christian with the lead.
Yeah, that's the way to attack full court pressure. Take it over the top, good crisp passes, finding the open man. Decent open shot there for Ben Walters. He's hit two here so far in the fourth quarter. Putting that open shot up allows Drake Thompson an opportunity to get down below the basket, clean up that offensive rebound, and put it back for two.
Yeah, I gotta believe Thompson is going to up the 6.2 rebound average after tonight's game.
without a doubt.
He's been a little quieter here in the second half, but obviously a big first half, and he's been big on the offensive glass for Blackhawk Christian tonight.
I really feel that it's just his presence alone. I mean, that threat of being able to go inside out. And we've seen that here in the second half. He hasn't scored as many points necessarily, but they've really tried to intentionally feed that ball down to Thompson and have him be that pivot point.
Nate White up with a good hand from the crowd from both sides here. Looks like they'll take him right to the locker room, possibly holding his side, but he is walking off the court on his own power. We do, of course, wish him well. Blackhawk Christian ball now again, just over 4 minutes remaining in the game. Blackhawk Christian, I think, needs to add a player out there. Yes, they do. They bring Camp back out to replace Nate, who just went to the locker room there. Now we're set. Back into action. No pressure by Blackhawk right now. Still falling back in the 2-3 zone. Paul over to Boyce. Paul back on the top of the key. Drives. Floater in the lane. No good. Blackhawk Christian surrounding the ball for the rebound. Davidson with the ball. Push ahead to Rick Hall.
Good defense there by Blackhawk Christian. That size again affecting the shot of Paul.
Thompson fights for the ball inside. Couple offensive rebounds, but it goes out of bounds to Canterbury. Nice look again by Hall, getting it inside to Thompson.
Definitely.
Paul, Boyce on the left-hand side. Camp out in the three-point lane. Boyce got a little too quick there and called for the traveling. Blackhawk Christian ball.
He's had a couple open looks here. He's been hesitant. Definitely looks to get to the rim. His game is trying to get that ball to the basket.
At some point here, Canterbury's going to have to start looking for the long ball as they want to get back into this game. Down 15 right now. 3.5 minutes remaining. All the way up to Rick Hall. Rick Hall, left-hand side, no good. Canterbury with the rebound. Jalen Paul on the right-hand side goes all the way to the bucket. No good, but calling the late foul against, looks like Davidson for Blackhawk Christian.
Well, again, Jalen Allen in that instance, again, forcing the action, taking the ball hard to the rim, drawing a foul called on Will Davidson there.
Davidson's second foul of the game. Sends Paul back to the free throw line. Hits the first one there. For Canterbury, a couple substitutions. Number 10, Max Moyle, and 32, Jimmy Shantz in the game. They're replacing, looks like Wojo and Moyle out of the game. Paul coming in for the second shot. It's good.
Yeah, nice stroke. Yeah, it's no wonder he scored 32 last year in the game. He's got a nice quick release, quick stroke, smooth stroke.
Blackhawk Christian again called for the traveling as Walters got going before, I think his feet got going before his head did there.
Looked like it.
Saw an open lane, took it to it a little too quickly. Canterbury now looking to get back into it here. Paul on the right-hand side, long three-pointer, but it's good.
Well, I tell you, sometimes all it takes, hitting a couple free throws, seeing that ball go through the basket to get that confidence back again.
Canterbury pulls within 10 with just under 3 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Fiedler driving left-hand side. Shot blocked out to Walters right-hand side. No good on the three-pointer. Thompson back up. Thompson no good, but they call a foul. Nice hustle, nice aggressiveness on the inside there by Thompson. Got 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, being up 10 points, they're still attacking that rim. Not content to keep that lead at 10, looking to extend it still.
Boyce picks up the foul for Canterbury, his fourth. Thompson just off on the free throw, off to the left. He's got his second free throw coming up. 2:34 remaining in the game. Davidson comes over, talks it over with coach by the same name. Thompson missed the second free throw, and Kemp with the rebound for Canterbury. Pushing it up now is Max Moyle. Moyle gets it in the corner. Canterbury long three-pointer is good. Shantz with the three-pointer for Canterbury. And they are battling back. They are staying in this game.
Yeah, good ball movement. Got a good look, wide open three, left-hand corner.
Davidson picks up the foul against him. Number 10, Max Moyle, I think, is the one who will be called for that. Moyle picks up his third foul. 8th team foul here in the second half against Canterbury. Sends Will Davidson to the line.
Yeah, boy, as time ticks down, that intensity really rises up. Canterbury is getting into desperation mode now.
Davidson knocks down the first. 8-point lead for the Braves. Second one is up and good. Paul back down the court for Canterbury. In the corner now, another 3-point launch. No good. Davidson with the rebound. Paul knocks Davidson to the ground, comes over to help him up.
Looked like they called a jump ball, possibly?
Possibly, yeah. I didn't see a foul call there, else it would have been Paul's 5th. So, jump ball going to Blackhawk Christian. Davidson with the ball. Full court pressure by Boyce. Boyce really aggressive against Davidson. Gets it up to Fiedler. Fiedler back out to Davidson. Davidson being guarded closely by Moyle. Davidson in the lane. Davidson leaves it but turns it over. Boyce with the ball down the court for Canterbury. Passes over to Moyle. Moyle with the shot. Max Moyle playing aggressive here in the fourth quarter, and Blackhawk Christian calls the timeout. As Canterbury gets within 7, it's a 20-second timeout by Coach Davidson and Blackhawk. 59-52, a minute 34 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Canterbury's pressure, Canterbury's shooting ability, helping just to keep them in this game, keep them within reach.
Yeah, they're chipping away at this lead, aided by a couple Blackhawk Christian turnovers here, maybe a couple rush shots as well, but they give Canterbury credit. They've really ramped up the intensity. They've ramped up the defensive pressure. They've hit some shots here, and all of a sudden, minute 34, they're only down by 7.
A couple guys stepping up for Canterbury. Max Moyle hitting a couple key shots here in the fourth quarter. Jimmy Shantz with a key three-pointer there a few minutes ago. He wasn't a starter, but he's come on and played well for them. Continuing the full court pressure here. They've got to get another turnover here. Davidson gets the ball in there. A near steal, but they get it back to Rick Hall. A little bit out of control still here in Canterbury. Canterbury almost with the steal. It looks like they stepped out of bounds going for the ball there. It will remain Blackhawk Christian ball, but that was very sloppy play, brought on by the pressure of Canterbury.
Yeah, Canterbury definitely ramping up that pressure right there. I'll tell you what, full court pressure, three-quarter court pressure, I foresee that being on the docket, the practice list this week for Blackhawk.
Fiedler in the corner now for Blackhawk Christian. Fiedler falling down. They're going to call the block. I believe that block's going to be on Boyce, and if it is, that will be his 5th foul. It is. Justice Boyce's night is over. A good game for Boyce. Again, taken out of the game a little bit by foul trouble early on, but he's really come on and played a nice fourth quarter here for Canterbury.
Indeed, yeah, good primary ball pressure defender right there. In reality, it's sad to see him on the bench, but not a terrible foul with 1:14 to go in the bonus.
Fiedler hits the first free throw.
Canterbury's looking for Blackhawk to help them out, help them get back into this game even more by missing free throws here.
Fiedler gives Blackhawk a 9-point lead. 61-52. Blackhawk Christian with the lead. Paul with the long three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound by Walters for the Braves. Walters gets it up to nobody. Canterbury with the steal. Paul gets it to Shantz. Shantz to Moyle with a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound Blackhawk Christian. Fiedler gets it to Walters. Walters passes it. Kemp with the steal. Paul inside to Kemp. Kemp with the bucket. Canterbury calls an immediate timeout. This one will be a full timeout. Good play there by Canterbury with the pressure. 61-54. Just under 45 seconds remaining. We'll be right back.
Join the swimming revolution. A Michael Phelps signature swim spa by Master Spas lets you swim in your backyard year-round. Swim, exercise, or play in water that's always the right temperature. Experience the Michael Phelps signature swim spas by Master Spas this weekend at the Master Spas showroom, 7102 Lincoln Parkway, and save thousands.
I'm Michael Phelps. Join the swimming revolution.
All right, back here for the conclusion of the Blackhawk Christian Canterbury game tonight. 61-54, 44.6 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. And again, Canterbury's going to put on that pressure. Blackhawk Christian has to prove that they can handle this pressure down the stretch.
Yeah, without question. They're going to apply it down 7. They're going to try for a steal. If they can't get a steal, they're going to try and foul quickly.
Davidson with the ball for Blackhawk Christian. Rick Hall. They got the blocking foul that they were looking for on Wojo. And Hall will go to the free throw line. Not the most crisp play there in the world, but Blackhawk Christian did retain possession.
They'll take it. They'll take it. But it feels like they're pressing a little bit themselves under the pressure. Pulling that ball out, collecting yourself, taking a deep breath. That'll heal what ails you.
And just what Canterbury was looking for. Hall misses the first one there. Again, Canterbury down 7, just over 35 seconds remaining. Hall with number 2 rattles in. Canterbury hurries it up the court. Moyle gets it out to Wojo. Hall looking for the three-pointer, doesn't take it. Johnston won't take it either. Wojo takes it top of the key, no good. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson tries to get rid of it quickly, but they do foul him. Nice rebound there by Thompson.
Yep, tough shot there by Canterbury, but at this stage of the game, 30 seconds to go, down 8 points. You got to find the best shot that you can. Open looks didn't fall for him. Thompson with the rebound, back to the free throw line.
Good job by the Braves there of extending their pressure and not giving the open three-pointer. Thompson in and out on the first free throw. Cam Krieger, sophomore, back in for Canterbury, replacing Moyle. 22.4 seconds remaining. Canterbury down 8. Thompson can't make that 9, but Blackhawk comes up with the rebound. Rick Hall with the rebound. Back out to Davidson. Thompson all alone underneath.
Nice find by Will Davidson. Wide open Drake Thompson underneath the basket. Easy bucket.
Paul, volleyball line, three-pointer, no good. Thompson with the rebound. Davidson gets the ball knocked out. Canterbury with the ball, but the steal by Ben Walters. And that's the ball game. Blackhawk Christian survives the pressure, survives Canterbury, comes up with a big win, 64-54 over Canterbury tonight. A nice game there. We'll hear from our sponsors here real quick, and then Paul and I will come back with a little bit of analysis and wrap up tonight's ball game.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments, all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Join the swimming revolution. A Michael Phelps signature swim spa by Master Spas lets you swim in your backyard year-round. Swim, exercise, or play in water that's always the right temperature. Experience the Michael Phelps signature swim spas by Master Spas this weekend at the Master Spas showroom, 7102 Lincoln Parkway, and save thousands.
I'm Michael Phelps. Join the swimming revolution.
TW Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. TW Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
All right, back here at Blackhawk Christian tonight with the final score 64-54. The Braves pull out a win over the Cavaliers, and Paul, really seemed like Blackhawk Christian pretty much had control for most of the night.
Yeah, right straight off from the onset. It felt like Blackhawk kind of established that low post presence with Drake Thompson and Rick Hall, and just kind of continued to pound it inside, adding in a little bit of Will Davidson here and there, and really just held serve, essentially. Kind of maintained that 10-point lead throughout most of the game until about midway through the fourth quarter. Yeah,
Davidson tonight really more of a distributor, really more of a ball handler. He didn't have to score a lot tonight because the other guys really stepped up. You know, Thompson had a big game tonight. Fiedler had some key free throws there in the fourth quarter as they were trying to put it away. And Ben Walters with a threes there in the fourth quarter, you know, after a rough start for him with a couple quick fouls.
Boy, that's really nice to see. Yeah, quick fouls, couple offensive fouls called on Ben. To have him come back and hit a couple big shots to extend that lead in the fourth quarter, he's got to feel good about that.
Yeah, over on the Canterbury side, you know, a big game tonight from Tanner Camp. We were impressed with him, you know, on his inside play, and even extended that a little bit in the short-range jumpers.
Yeah, without question. Yeah, Tanner Camp, both offensively and defensively, made his presence known. Affected shots on the defensive end, had a nice mid-range jumper to accommodate his low-post game as well. Impressed by Tanner Camp tonight, definitely.
Jalen Paul found his shot there in the fourth quarter, hit a couple key three-pointers, a couple free throws there for him. Obviously, a little bit of a struggle for Jalen tonight. You know, normally his shot a little bit better than that. You know, everybody has an off night. Obviously, he had over 30 points against us last year, and he's going to come back in a big way because, you know, he's just too good of a player not to.
Without question, without question. Jalen Paul, he's the motor that runs the Canterbury offense there. Give credit to Blackhawk Christian. I'll tell you what, I mean, they keyed in on Jalen Paul tonight. They made a point to try and keep him in front of them, to try and close out hard on those deep shots that he was putting up, and forcing him to take very difficult contested shots, 3, 4, 5 feet behind the three-point line he was pulling up from. Just wasn't able to fall for him.
We can't forget to obviously congratulate the Blackhawk Christian girls basketball team tonight. 61-58 victory over Canterbury right here in the gym. Three-pointer at the buzzer from Christina Thompson, who had a big game, you know, really hot in the fourth quarter for the girls team there. I mean, we were almost so excited we probably could have announced that game tonight. It was a really, really exciting game for them as well.
Certainly a fun one to watch, without question.
Blackhawk goes to 4-2 on the season with the win tonight. They are back here at home tomorrow night against Heritage Christian, making the drive up I-69 from Indianapolis. Canterbury falls to 4-2 on the season, and tomorrow night they have a key matchup against Northrop, a 4A school right here in Fort Wayne. They are at home tomorrow night. So, Paul, I think that about wraps it up for tonight. Thank you very much. First broadcast for us together tonight. Fun time. Absolutely. You know, hopefully everybody enjoyed the broadcast there. We'll be back here tomorrow night for that game against Heritage Christian. It's a boys-only game tomorrow night. So you got JV and varsity, and we'll be coming on the air here shortly before that varsity game is set to begin tomorrow night. So again, the final score here, 64-54. Blackhawk Christian with the win. Make sure everybody drives home safely here from the gym, and hope everybody has a blessed night.